You're driving in fog. Why should you keep well back from the vehicle in front? In case it changes direction suddenly. In case its fog lights dazzle you. In case it stops suddenly. In case its brake lights dazzle you. How can you use your vehicle's engine to control your speed? By changing to a lower gear. By selecting reverse gear. By changing to a higher gear. By selecting neutral. You should brake and slow down before selecting a lower gear. The gear can then be used to keep the speed low and help you control the vehicle. This is particularly helpful on long downhill stretches, where brake fade can occur if the brakes overheat. Why could it be dangerous to keep the clutch down, or select neutral, for long periods of time while you're driving? Fuel spillage will occur. Engine damage may be caused. You'll have less steering and braking control. It will wear tires out more quickly. Letting your vehicle roll or coast in neutral reduces your control over steering and braking. This can be dangerous on downhill slopes, where your vehicle could pick up speed very quickly. You're driving on an icy road. What distance from the car in front should you drive? 4 times the normal distance. 6 times the normal distance. 8 times the normal distance. 10 times the normal distance. Don't travel in icy or snowy weather unless your journey is essential. Drive extremely carefully when roads are or may be icy. Stopping distances can be 10 times greater than on dry roads. It has a significant effect on your car's stopping distance. What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance? The speed limit, the street lighting, the time of day, the condition of the tires. Having tires correctly inflated and in good condition will ensure they have maximum grip on the road. How well your tires grip the road has a significant effect on your car's stopping distance. Why are vehicles fitted with rear fog lights? To make them more visible when driving at high speed. To show when they've broken down in a dangerous position. To make them more visible in thick fog. To warn drivers following closely to drop back. Rear fog lights make it easier to spot a vehicle ahead in foggy conditions. Avoid the temptation to use other vehicles' lights as a guide, as they may give you a false sense of security. What will happen? What will happen if you hold the clutch pedal down or roll in neutral for too long? It will use more fuel. It will cause the engine to overheat. It will reduce your control. It will improve tire wear. Holding the clutch down or staying in neutral for too long will cause your vehicle to freewheel. This is known as coasting, and it's dangerous because it reduces your control of the vehicle. What should you do when dealing with this hazard? Switch on your hazard warning lights. Use a low gear and drive slowly. Use a high gear to prevent wheel spin. Switch on your windscreen wipers. In normal conditions, a ford can be crossed quite safely by driving through it slowly. The water may affect your brakes, so when you're clear of the ford, test them before you resume normal driving. When may you wait in a box junction? When you're stationary in a queue of traffic. When approaching a pelican crossing. When approaching a zebra crossing. When oncoming traffic prevents you turning right. The purpose of a box junction is to keep the junction clear by preventing vehicles from stopping in the path of crossing traffic. You mustn't enter a box junction unless your exit is clear. However, you may enter the box and wait if you want to turn right and are only prevented from doing so by oncoming traffic. What should you do when you meet an oncoming vehicle on a single-track road? Reverse back to the main road. Carry out an emergency stop. Stop at a passing place. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Take care when using single-track roads. It can be difficult to see around bends because of hedges or fences, so expect to meet oncoming vehicles. Drive carefully and be ready to pull into or stop opposite a passing place where you can pass each other safely.